What's going on, you guys? What's going on, you guys? What's going on, you guys? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about nothing but celebrity gossip, hot topics, as well as all things reality TV based, okay? What's going on, y'all? What's the tea? What gives? What's everything, okay? I am very lucky and just happy to have the team of the Scotty gang that I got. Y'all are always present and always available. Okay, y'all are always here, always there, always everywhere whenever I need y'all. Okay, once again, thank you guys for everything y'all have done over the last week. Thank you guys for all of the prayers. Thank you guys for all of the just everything. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, but I'm thankful for all of my Scotty gang people, all of my friends like T, JoJo, Maddie, Jamar, different people, Jamie, Mim, so many different people that I love to death. And speaking of one of my friends, there you go, T, right there. Yes, T, yes. Yes, and by the way, T will be going live tonight after Love and Marriage DC. He will be going live as Love and Marriage DC review. I'm not too certain on doing live reviews on Love and Marriage DC right about now because as I can see, the views ain't viewing for Love and Marriage DC for me. But we're going to continue to see how everything goes or whatnot. But T will be going live tonight. I will be sharing it on my community wall after this is over with, okay? So be on the lookout for all that. He will be going live. He will be going live. He will be going live, okay? Yes, indeed, okay? So we also doing the Whether You Like It or Not panel on Monday on his platform as well. And then on Tuesday, we'll be doing the reunion looks right here on this platform, okay? So we got some stuff going on, but T's goal is to hit 30K this year, okay? And that's what we're working on, as his best friend in real life and on YouTube is just in my personal, goal is to help him get there. I want my friend to hit 30K. I need my friend to hit 30K because that's something that he wants to do. And y'all know I'm 10 toes down with my friend. I have not done a 40K live yet. And I think I need to do one. I'll probably do it tomorrow before Potomac. That's probably when I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Like that's probably when I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? But we'll see. Right about now, it's like 66 people up in here. And I already know it's time because I know everybody ain't got no notifications yet. I know ain't nobody got no notifications yet. I can already tell. But we're going to get the people up in here. We're going to get the people up in here, okay? And not to mention, not only am I talking about T, but Josiah is revamping his channel. Okay, he's revamping his channel. We talked about it this morning. He's revamping his whole channel. He got a new theme song coming, which I feel like it's time for me another theme song because we've had this same Janet theme song for the last 2 years. I had that "Oh baby, baby, baby" theme song for many, many years though. We had that for many years, but maybe time for me to change this Janet one. That's what I'm thinking. But Josiah is about to revamp his channel. He still will be doing the same things, but he's going to take a different approach. You know what I mean? He's going into the like the impressive type of thing. You know what I mean? Like he's going to do hot topics, but do them in his own Josiah way. He's not going to do them like me and T do them. He's going to do them in his own way. And I think that's the best way for him because I love his videos that he does on hot topics. He does it in the story time field. So that's what he's going to do. He's about to change everything. He even finna revamp his Instagram. So me and my friends, my group, we're all about elevation, honey. Okay, that's why I don't give a damn about nothing else that's going on in these streets. Me and my real friends, we're all about, elevation. Me and Jamar about to start back the prelude. You know what I mean? Boys Night Out don't start back until August. T's whole thing is to hit 30K. Really B is here to hit 10K. She's not too far from it. Josiah is revamping his platform. We all about elevation. I'm nominated for 2 Boss Baby Awards. We're all about elevation around here. Okay. Like I said, me and my real friends. We all about elevation. We ain't got time for the drama, none of that stuff. Okay. Period. So you already know. And for those of you who I'm just waiting for people to come in, you know what I mean? Like I don't start my videos until the 10 minute mark. Yes, indeed. Okay. Let's see. I love y'all. And yes, we will get to 30K together, and JoJo finna blow up really soon. Mark my word. Exactly, T. Exactly. You gonna get your 30K this year. JoJo gonna blow up. I'm gonna get my 50K this year. We all got things that we want to do. Okay. We all got things that we want to do. We all have goals this year, and we are going to get our shit together. Period. We all got goals, and we're gonna make sure those goals happen and go down. Okay. Because like we all got them. T got them. JoJo got them. Mims got them. Jamie got them. We all got them. Like our group of people, we are all about elevation, and that's just what it is. We are all going to manifest everything that we said we want to do. We're going to manifest it. Manifest it. And that's all that really matters around here. You know, it's great when you got friends like us. You feel what I'm saying? Friends like us. Most definitely. Okay. And not to mention, we only got a few more days left. Boss Babe Award nominations are out, as you know already. I'm nominated for 2. Voting starts on the 1st. Time is about to start. You know, I know T gonna have the T squad, supporting me. Everybody's gonna be like, we need, like, listen. The support is real around here. Like, y'all don't understand how many people are rooting for me, and how many people are rooting for me and Jamar to win. Like, there's so many people rooting for us, and I'm thankful for that. However, with that being said, we're at the 9-minute mark. So if you're in the chat right now, y'all know what to do at the 9-minute mark. Y'all got to like this chat up. I don't want to see anything but fire emojis in this chat, period. Okay, nothing but fire emojis, okay? Because, baby, you know, what does my fave Armand say on all of his videos? We're in for a legendary show. I ain't mean for that to happen just yet. But we're about to have a legendary show. In the words of Armand Wiggins, there's already 100 people up in here. Let's get it popping, okay? Let's get it popping. Let's get this stuff. Let's get this chat fired up. Shout out to Aaron Wiles out, okay? Shout out to Aaron Wiles out. He has COVID. So he already posted it, so I'm not putting his business out there. He's already posted it already. So make sure y'all keep him in his prayers to get well soon, okay? Let me get me another Coke, and we're gonna get this show started right there. Run over here, get it real quick. We better get this thing going, y'all. About to get it going. Okay, so now we at the 10-minute mark. So let's talk about it. Okay, let's get this show on the road. So we're gonna start off with the most randomest shit. They was not a part of the thumbnail at all, but I just felt like they didn't deserve to be a part of the thumbnail. Because I mean, like, who cares about, what they're talking about? Like, who cares? Who cares about them arguing? Like, this shit is just crazy. And the two people is Claudia Jordan and Boots from Flavor of Love Child. What in the world could they be arguing about? Because inquiring minds want to know what are they arguing about, and how do they even know each other to be sitting up here arguing? Like, that's my thing. Like, what are they what are they arguing about? You know what I mean? Like, what could they possibly be arguing about? That's my whole thing. Like, do you see that? What in the world could Boots and Claudia Jordan be arguing about? That's the thing that got me so damn tickled right now. That's what got me so tickled, because I was going through, the neighborhood talk earlier today, because, when I got home from work, I rested for a little bit, and I was looking at stories. I had my phone on Do Not Disturb or silent, so I would not hear nobody's phone calls, because I had things to do today. So I laid down in the bed with my phone on silent, looking through stories and stuff like that to see what I'm going to talk about for tonight, because, I told you I'm trying to do my Yes for the Message live or whatnot. So I was looking through there, and I was like, Claudia Jordan and Boots. The hell? What? And as you can see, Boots ain't been around. Like, the picture that I do have of Boots up here is from her Flavor of Love days. So she ain't been around. So what's really the tea? And what's really going on here, girl? What's going on? So I know y'all ready to see what the hell they was even arguing about. So the screen will be shared. Let me move this. So we finna see. Okay, so this comes from Neighborhood Talk. Okay, so it says Claudia and Boots with a little back and forth, hashtag if y'all care. So it says Claudia Jordan Boots from Flavor of Love exchanged DMs after Claudia called her a hood rat. Okay, now that's what was said. Claudia called this girl a hood rat, and so now they finna argue in the DMs, child. So this is how the DMs go. Y'all know I got to read them to y'all because I know y'all probably can't see all of them. You feel what I mean? So I got to read them to y'all because I know it's a little, tiny on the screen. It says, Claudia says, I know you want your respect, from throwing it out there for a rapper on a reality show 20 years ago that turned you down. And yes, as prestigious as that is, I'm sorry that I can't praise you. I've been trying to go back to bed for the longest, but you keep trying to pillow talk instead of letting it go. And I'm not trying to be rude. Are you done checking me? You feel better? You still want to fight me? When you see me at a random event, you hope to see me again? And then Boots said, oh no, honey. Wait. What's that? Oh, okay. So that must be, that's all that Claudia Jordan said. Okay, so Boots responded with, oh no, honey, I left the show because he wanted to F-U-C-K and I wouldn't. So get your facts straight, boo. I have never been turned down, so you can keep your testimonies to yourself. And by all means, don't praise me. Praise God on a real note. And then Claudia responds with, yeah, right. However you want to rewrite your history, Boots. I'm sorry, you mad because you have no history. And then, let me see what was said after that. Claudia said, you're so angry. I see why Flav told you to beat it. And then Boots responded with, I wish you would enjoy life and stop hating on those who made the platform you tried to be on. So then Claudia said, I tried to be on Flavor Love. Girl, go feed your child. This ain't going to be good for you. Charm School didn't work. Call Monique. Too good. Boots, let me tell y'all something. I don't care for Claudia Jordan either. Let's be clear. I don't. But Boots need to sit down somewhere, okay? Boots need to go somewhere and sit down because she gives herself way too much when it comes down to the platform that she gave somebody. If anything, New York gave you a platform, because if it wasn't for New York, Flavor Love would not be as popular as it was. Like, did nobody even watch the show for damn Flavor Flav, and that's supposed to be his show. So, no, New York made the show what it was. And I know people don't like New York, T don't like New York, child, but, New York made the show. So, Boots really need to calm it down with that. Like, she need to really calm it down, talking about a platform that you was able to be on. I did this and I did that. Girl, what exactly did you do, Boots? Because let's be real. Okay, on Flavor Love too, you was the one that was, stirring the pot, rocking the girls on up and all that other good stuff. But then when New York came, you was an afterthought, girl. I'm just being honest. You was an afterthought when New York came to the building. Nobody cared anymore. So it was like, if you don't go on, I'm like, girl, because she do this a lot. Like, she does give herself a lot more than what she needs to have, and it's really crazy to me. It's just ridiculous. Like, girl, get on up out of here. That's how I feel. So no, no. It's crazy. Anyway, so but okay, Boots, pick a wall, Boots, pick a wall. Anyway, that's when Boots responded with, tread lightly with all your rah-rah BS. What you would never do is punk or intimidate me. You're mad I called you a hood rat. No. Boots said, tread lightly. My family doesn't need to be mentioned. So then that's when Claudia came back with, tread lightly with all your rah-rah BS. What you would never do is punk or intimidate me. You mad I called you a hood rat. It wasn't you specifically. There were several of you. You spent 10 minutes of your interview on me to try to get some traction. You done call me names through your 90s insults, and you're supposed to be better now. And a mom at that. Ain't coming for your family, boo. That's pointing out the obvious. As a mom, it's time to give that goofy hood rat act a rest. Now go to bed. Ooh. So Boo said, don't flatter yourself. You were mentioned because you're all talk. And if you feel linked or intimidated, I don't know why. You disrespected me when it was uncalled for. And that's me being a mother. I don't have to defend that to someone like you. You better tread lightly I guess when it comes to my kids, I guess. And so Claudia said, girl, go to sleep. You know you got to punch that clock in the morning. And then Boots said, you got the memo, ho. So Claudia said, stop typing, go to bed, feed your baby, get your GED, do better. LOL. Now, how are you of all people going to spell HOE wrong? Good night, Boots. It's sad that how you wasted your time that you can never get back. You have no life, and that's why you're bothered. Like I said, you got the memo, HOE. And then not only did they argue up in the DMs, Larissa Boots also took it to her story and said, but she playing acting like she don't know. Yeah, okay, unblock and let's link and see if you have the same energy as these messages at Claudia Jordan. Okay, and my whole point about it is, do we really care if they link up? Do we really give a damn? Because I tried to make myself give a damn while looking at this, to be honest. I really did try to make myself care, but I don't. Because it's like, it's weird. You know, like that was a weird exchange. Because like I said, like, how do y'all even know each other? Like, how do y'all even get in the same spaces? Like, what's really going on at this particular point? Like, what's really the tea with this situation? You feel what I'm saying? But apparently, Claudia did an interview. No, was it an interview? No, Claudia said something about hood rat. She called somebody hood rat. So I'm guessing what happened was they was talking about the flavor of love, and Claudia did a general statement by saying something about hood rats. And you know, Boots being the queen about hood rats, she decided to take it personal and went on an interview and started dragging Claudia Jordan by her hair. And then Claudia decided to come in her DMs and try to drag her. And you know, with Claudia, she don't know how to let nothing go. She want to keep going and 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 keep going. And I know when the shit what we call the hell up. So she had to have that moment to do what she had to do. So it is what it is. Shout out to House of the Princess up in here. As far as the how can y'all vote for me thing, you guys, the link would be available on the 1st. I'm going to post it. I'm going to also send it to my moderators in my group. So every time I go live, they are going to post the link everywhere so you guys can get it and vote. I don't know how many times y'all can vote, but you know, it is what it is, honey. It is. But I cannot wait. Oh, I'm so excited. Cannot wait till we get our tables and stuff together. Like, I just cannot wait. Okay. Period. Like, period. Okay. Let's see here. What's going on? Okay. But back to the story at hand. I'm just like, girl, what the fuck? You know, that whole Claudia Jordan and Boots thing, I only added it to this list because I felt like it would be something funny to talk about because no one cares. You feel me? Like, no one really cares. No one gives a damn about them beefing. Like, what could they possibly be beefing about, to be honest? Like, what could they possibly be beefing about at this point? You know, so nobody really cares, you know. We're just talking about them because it's funny. It's like the battle of the has-beens, like somebody said in the chat. The battle of the has-beens. Like, no one cares about them going back and forth. It's funny. Because at the end of the day, Boots still want to act like she is like Layla Ali or somebody, and we ain't never seen her fight. Claudia want to be the read queen because she read Nene one good time. And, you know, now she thinks she the queen of reads. When that is Lady Monet. And it's like, girl, you can quiet it down now. Go on about your business. Calm down. It ain't that serious. Calm down. Because all Boots want to do is fight. Every time she get on live, she want to fight. Just like her and Bucky with her hair. Shout out to Forest Rocks. They got into it a couple of years back. Like, not even that long ago. It was more recent than anything. And she was sitting up here trying to fight Shay. Her and that girl, Kiki, from The Real Chance of Love. Kiki, who was a Boots copy. They supposedly friends, and they both want to fight Shay. And I'm like, y'all still on that fighting stuff? Like, y'all still want to fight? Like, I don't understand people that's in their 30s and they still want to fight. Are you serious? I'm going to tell you like this. I ain't been in no fight since I was 22. Okay, since I was 22, and here I am, 33. That's been 11 years ago, and I don't want to be. I'm not trying to be out here fighting. Who wants to fight? Like, if it's that deep, like, girl, no. Like, I'm not going to be out here fighting you. What the fuck am I fighting you for? I don't see the point. I don't see the point, like, at all. And there's really nothing in this world for me to be fighting about at this big age of 33. Like, it's really nothing for me to be fighting about. Like, what is the point? It's just like when people be sitting up here, like, I have been in places where people want to argue with me. And then when I get the best of them with my reads, then they want to say, oh, well, I slapped the hell out of you. I do all this. And I'm like, girl, now you want to fight. Okay, let me go. You can't take the heat, so you still want to fight. Okay, whatever. And this is a good, damn, where's the comment? Where's the comment in? And see, that's a prime example with Natalie Nunn out here fighting. Girl, I believe you already in your 40s and you still fighting out on baddies and stuff like that on every season with these young ass girls. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you trying to do? It's never that serious. Y'all want to fight? And for what? And you can't fight Natalie. So why are you still fighting? Okay, girl, like, it is what it is. Claudia is 49. And Claudia looked just as dumb. She looked childish. But my thing with Boots is she always want to run and go fight somebody all the time. That's my thing with Boots. She loved trying to fight somebody. And it's like, girl, Now, the only thing that I would say is I would never pass the first punch when it come down to it. If I fight, it's because somebody hit me first. If somebody threw a drink on me or something. I'm never looking for no fight, ever. Ever looking for a fight. Because I'm too cool. I'm too cool for that. I'm too chill for that. Like, that's why when I be seeing all these people fighting and arguing on YouTube and stuff, I be like, what the hell is the point, honey? Like, what is the point? Like, I'm not going to be doing all this. And then that's another reason why I never really argue on YouTube and stuff and do all that stupid shit. Because it's like, girl, get up out of here. Get up out of here. I'm not going to be sitting up here arguing with you. I can't see you in person. So what's the point of me arguing with you? But don't start with me. Scotty, you're the finisher, period. I finish it. I don't start it. I finish it, period. That's just what it is. I'm not going to start nothing with you at all. But don't come for me, though. Don't come for me. But y'all, I just had to start with the Raye. I had to start with Claudia Jordan and Boots because I was just like, girl, what is this? Like, what the hell? What the hell are we doing this for? Like, what are y'all beefing about? What are y'all arguing about? And do we care? And the general consensus in this live is that no one cares. No one cares about them arguing. So we can move on. It's almost 200 people in the chat, you guys. I hope you guys are liking the video. Oh, y'all not liking the video because we almost got 200 people and it's only 93 likes. If y'all don't go out and like this video, I know something. Don't like this video, okay? But yeah, that was some random beef that I had to talk about. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the very next topic. And that is Raye and Kylie Jenner. What another weird matchup. Okay, it's very weird. Again, I was on the neighborhood talk, and Raye accused Kylie Jenner of copying one of her looks. Y'all. This is just like Tommy saying that Paula Abdul stole her shades from her. Like, listen, I don't mean to laugh. I kind of do mean to laugh. But girl, are you serious? So you really think this girl's stealing from you, girl? You really think she's stealing? You really think she's copying one of your looks? Does she even know you? Now, I'm not saying that it's not possible Because trust and believe me, like Keisha Cole, like I'm trust and believe me, like Keisha Cole, I don't care about the Kardashians. So let's make that clear. I definitely don't. I definitely don't at all. But no, ma'am. Mm-mm. But we're gonna get into the story. We're gonna go ahead and get we're gonna go ahead and get into this story. It's 195 of y'all up in the building. Shout out to you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So let me take this thing off. So where we at here? Okay, so here we go. Yes, you all plus bestie Kevin Arnett did this look on me and it slayed. It's nice to see others at Kylie Jenner copy and try to duplicate it in their way, but we did it first, baby. Thank y'all again. Since we're trending, maybe we all need to get together and come up with something for someone to be inspired by. Again, fashion coming together, lioness, actress, life rocks, slay, white. Okay, let's see. And that is, first of all, it's ugly anyway. Let's be honest. I don't like it anyway. It's not like it's really nothing to be mad about because it don't look good no way. It really don't. It ain't cute to me. That big ass lion head on her damn titty and stuff, like I don't like it. And I'm not a fashionista. Y'all know I do what I can with the whole fashion thing. But girl, get your ass out of here. Cause the shit don't even look good. It don't look good at all. So why are you so pressed about it? And y'all up in the chat laughing at me, but I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, what is the point? Like, it don't look good, girl. It don't. It do not look good. And I mean that. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I mean it. It don't look good. No, because it's not cute. Like, am I the only one who thinks it's horrible? Because I know I'm not a female, so I really can't judge females' clothing. But can somebody please tell me if I'm wrong? Because this looks a mess, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. Can somebody... Can somebody please tell me if I'm wrong? Can somebody please tell me if I'm wrong? Can somebody please tell me? Because I don't like it. It's not cute to me. I really don't. I don't like it at all. It's not giving for me. It's not. So I just need to know from those of you that's in the chat if I'm lying here, because it's not cute to me. Because I don't like stuff like that. So let's go back to Lisa. Let's go back. And you got a cat on you. Like, it's not cute on either one of y'all. It's tacky. It's not nothing that y'all, neither one of y'all should want to wear. Like, period. It's not anything that neither one of y'all should really be trying to wear, honestly. Like, because it's not cute. Like, listen, like I said, I don't really have the right to judge nobody's clothes or none of that, but baby, it's not cute. I just got to keep it a book. It's just not cute. I don't like it. Like, why do y'all got stuffed animals on your clothes, though? You know what I mean? Like, why? And who told y'all to put that on anyway? You feel what I'm saying? Like, girl, the fuck? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just look at it like, what the fuck do y'all have on anyway? Like, what? It ain't cute. And y'all need to know that it's not cute at all. Okay? Period. It's not. It's really not cute. And y'all got to know that. And I'm glad that people in the chat are basically letting me know that I was not wrong. I was not wrong for this at all. I was not. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go into the next story, you guys. Let me go ahead and take this off of here and go back over here. So, y'all, now that we got done talking about the battle of the ugly dresses, because they were both not cute at all, we're about to move on to the next story, you guys. And the next story involves Tory Lanez and Prince. That's the next story, okay? The midget and the suspect. That's what we're talking about now. The midget and the suspect. Now, as you guys already know, Tory has been is in jail now after losing the case with Megan Thee Stallion, as he should have. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. Hands on my knees, all that, whatever. So yeah, that's what's going on with him right now. But now, as you guys already know, there was an assault charge that he had with Prince from Love and Hip Hop. I think he assaulted him, and there was papers filed on him, and all that good stuff. And apparently, somebody wants it dismissed. Okay, so instead of trying to go through my Instagram, let me just pull up an article up here on my desktop for you guys can hear about it. Okay, so getting this from the Source magazine, you guys. So I know you guys are ready to hear what this is about. So let's go ahead. We got 200 people in the chat. Let's get into it. Okay. So it says, in case you didn't know, Prince from Love and Hip Hop and Tory Lanez once had a run-in, right? Right. After the incident, a settlement was offered to Prince, which he now states that he was forced to sign as a gun-wielding individual that was threatening him. Okay. According to Radar Online, Prince was forced to sign the paper after meeting with a man with a gun, and Prince is now asking for the settlement to be rejected. Prince states that Tory Lanez assaulted him on 2 different incidents in Miami nightclubs, and Lanez's new lawyer noted that the matter was handled despite Prince's recent intimidation claims. Lanez's lawyer stated that she has information to believe that a settlement has already been reached between the parties, and Lanez has tendered funds to Prince in a consummation of their agreement. Prince states that the settlement was drafted by Lanez himself. He told me not to contact my lawyer when I told him I needed my lawyer to review the agreement, Prince said. He also added that the person who attacked him was the same individual from the nightclub and now wants the settlement voided. Tory Lanez, who was already behind bars after being convicted of offenses related to the shooting of Megan Thee Stallion, has recently assembled an all-star team of lawyers to help him appeal his guilty conviction in the Megan Thee Stallion shooting trial. Lanez recently stated that he had recruited Jose Baez to assist with his appeal. Baez is most known for defending Casey Anthony in her child murder trial, which ended in a not guilty verdict in 2011. According to TMZ, Baez will work alongside well-known attorneys like David Kenner and Matthew Bahama. In the early 1990s, Kenner represented Suge Knight and Snoop Dogg, obtaining probation for the former hip-hop entrepreneur for a robbery and assisting Snoop in his infamous 1993 murder case. Okay. Baez defended Aaron Hernandez in the appeal of Odin Lloyd's murder, and the former Patriots tight end committed suicide on April 19, 2017. Hernandez was cleared of all charges related to a double on April 15, 2017, just a few days before this. Okay. Lanez was convicted of all 3 charges concerning Megan Thee Stallion shooting on last December 23rd. Following the decision, lawyer Lanez's father rushed to the streets outside the courthouse, where he passionately condemned the verdict and blamed Jay-Z and Roc Nation for his son's incarceration. Lanez's father recently turned to Instagram to express his and his family's forgiveness for Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, so. Okay, where we at with it? Where the thing is? So that's the situation with Prince and Tory Lanez. Now, in so many words, he was basically saying that he was forced to do this settlement. It was basically scare tactics. He was pretty much afraid for his life, if you ask me. That's what he was pretty much, insinuating and stuff like that. But even with that, people still want to make it seem like everybody's lying on Tory Lanez. Everybody not lying on him. The man is violent. And I just want to know what all these Tory Lanez apologists got to say about that, because he's very much so, a violent man. Like, he likes to put hands on people. He likes to, solve things with putting his hands on somebody. That's what he do. And, for people to still be trying to defend this stuff after all this after all that's gone down with it is pathetic to me, to be honest. It's very pathetic to me. And I don't see how nobody sees the wrong in all of this, because it's like he sat up here and he did what he did to Megan. And then, now you got a whole man ready to, that he forced to do a settlement, and now he wants to reject it. Prince wants to reject it and all this other stuff. So it's just like, so are y'all still gonna say that everybody lying on Tory? Because I don't think everybody's lying on him. That's just the situation at hand. Everybody is not lying on that man. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody ain't lying on him. And that's just it. Everybody's not lying. I don't care. Everybody ain't lying on that man, because he got violent ass tendencies, period. Violent tendencies. And he needs to really get that checked out for real. Like, he really needs to get it checked out, and he really needs to see somebody about it, because he's a bully. Like he tried to bully August Alsina because August did not want to talk to him. He got mad because August didn't want to talk to him. So now you want to try to fight him. It's that short man syndrome, and you ain't got nothing else to do with yourself with this short man syndrome, and now you can't handle the pressure. Like, if you don't get up out of here, I know something. Seriously, I know something. Like, most definitely. I know something. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Anyways, but yeah, it's like, y'all still want to say that Tory is everybody lying on Tory, everybody coming against Tory because he's a black man and all this other stuff. Is that what you want to say? Because he's attacking other black men, then he shot a woman. It's like, girl, everybody not lying on that man, and that's just the bottom of it. Like, no one's lying on him. He's violent. And if you don't want to accept the fact that that man is violent, then that's just what it is. And just like I said, even when we were covering the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case, I had already said that he already got a pattern with violence anyway. So that's enough for anybody to look at him and be like, oh, that man guilty. That's enough for anybody to do that. Because I'm like, if y'all don't believe that he guilty, just look at the stuff that he's done over the last couple of years. He just punched out August, then try to lie and say he didn't do it. Then August put the receipts out that he did put his hands on him. So it's like, girl, go on. Go on and move on. Like, for real. So if you don't shut up talking to me with this stuff, like I said, Tory is where he needs to be. Okay. So we're going to go on to the last topic of the night, and this is going to be a prolonged one because this is an interview, and we're going to listen in on this interview that Robyn did with Page 6 yesterday, where she goes in on Karen, and as we already know, Karen had a response to some of the things that Robyn said about her on Instagram, or was it Instagram or was it Twitter? It was one of them, but however... I'm gonna tell you this. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna listen along, and we're gonna do all this. Okay. So we're gonna do it real quick. Okay. Well, how long is the interview? The interview is how long? Let me make sure. Let me see how long the interview is. It might be a little lengthy, but I don't think you guys mind it because we're gonna listen along with it. Like, we're gonna stop, have our commentary as we go on. So the interview is like 20-some minutes. So I think I can spare y'all 20 minutes before Love and Marriage DC come on and all this other stuff. So we're going to go ahead. Let me share my screen. Well, I'm not going to share the screen. I don't want to show it. I'm just going to play the audio. So I'm going to leave the overlay up. But we're about to go ahead and get into it, y'all. Let's listen in on what this delusion abroad had to say about Miss Karen. Here we go. Let me know if it echoes so I can mute my mic, okay? Let me know. Let's get into it.
Really spicy on Potomac, and you're bringing a lot of the heat. I mean, this last episode was wild. The whole showdown with Karen. We brought out the picture of Blue Eyes. How are you processing it all today, especially after the reunion?
Yeah, you know what? So first of all, when I watched that episode, they sent it to us before the reunion, I died laughing at the sketch of the blonde. in Georgetown. Oh, these
good.
actors are hilarious. Like, it was so funny, but it was just, what was even funnier to me was that Karen, like, those words actually came out of Karen's mouth. I'm like, you don't think you sound ridiculous right now? Like,
she was so specific. Like, she's beautiful, natural, mature, lives in Montgomery County. It almost felt like Karen was workshopping an idea for like a Hallmark movie.
It was 50 Shades of Karen.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was the funniest thing. So like, and it's like, I don't know. I guess I gotta find wherever she said she read it on a blog, and then that was the other part that was like, once they reveal that it was read on a blog, and I'm like, so you read this on the blog, and from that you deduced that it looks like that she looks like you, and that he wants you. I'm just like, this is the most insane, laughable joke I've ever heard.
Okay, so first of all, you want to try to denounce it because she read it on a blog. Okay, but I would understand that had you not backed Giselle up for reading stuff off a blog that you guys said was not credible. And y'all, went back and forth and started repeating rumors from that particular blog, which I said it wasn't credible. But it was okay when Giselle was bringing shit from blogs. But it's not okay for somebody to bring up blogs to you. Per se. See, that's the stuff I be talking about. It's so hypocritical, y'all. Continue.
Well, that's what it came down to, that Karen said that Juan apparently is trying to deliver something other than pizza to her door.
I mean, I think Karen is letting you all know who she thinks about every night when she goes to bed. I mean, the delusion, it's like obvious that she wishes there was a little something there. So
what were your thoughts on her claiming that Juan propositioned a threesome with Karen? She was so confident when she said it.
I mean, it was so funny because like I didn't even remember, like, it was so long ago. We're talking about something that was said at the season 4 reunion. Like, we're in season 7 now. And so I vaguely remember like us, laughing and joking about a threesome at the reunion. And so I'm like, okay, I first of all, I know Juan, he's very playful. He is flirty. And I know that if
he's flirty and he's cheated in the past, but these rumors about him are so unbelievable. But he's flirty and he's cheated in the past. Okay, Robyn.
He said whatever she said, he said to her, it was a joke. Like, I just was just like, you sound ridiculous. Like, she sounded like she's been sheltered all her life and has never had an interaction with, a friendly interaction with a man. And I was just like, this clearly was him being playful and joking, just about what just transpired at the reunion. And I just brushed that off. And in the moment when she brought up like how he hugged her and she felt uncomfortable, like it was still laughable to me. But when I watched the episode, I was like, this is actually borderline dangerous, because I felt like she was implying something that didn't happen, that just we shouldn't put out there,
So it was dangerous when Karen put that out about Juan, but it wasn't dangerous when Giselle put that out about Chris. Oh, the hypocrisy is real. Continue.
You've got Candace all mad about what Giselle said about Chris. And then you have Karen over here talking about, oh, he hugged me hard and I was uncomfortable. I'm like, we've got to stop this. Like, it was too much.
Well, that's what, when I was watching, I was thinking that exactly, where I was like, we just got past having a whole conversation about how these allegations can really upset people with their partners and everything like that. Did Candace kind of talk to you after that to be like, because you've been so far like defending Candace through the season, which she's been appreciating. I was wondering if she reached out to you.
No, not at all. Not at all. No one had, and there's like, so that shows a lot of double standards and hypocrisies with the show, with
a lot of double standards and hypocrisies. a lot of double standards and hypocrisies. So let's just say that double standards and hypocrisies is Giselle and Robyn. You a hypocrite and Giselle is the double standard. Okay.
You know, certain people can say things, and when other people say it, it's like the end of the world. And so that definitely right there shows some of the double standards and hypocrisies. I mean, it was just maybe because I didn't react the same way that Candace reacted. You know, if I had reacted like, "Oh my God, how dare you? You're hurting. You know, you're jeopardizing my husband and blah blah blah." Like if I had reacted in that manner, but in that moment, it was such a like everything out of her mouth was such a joke to me. But when I look back on it, when I watched the episode, I was like, wow. I'm like, this is so interesting that you can sit here and throw this out there as if that like there's no reason for you to bring that up if you're not implying something happened inappropriately, you know? So
and the language was so charged too. Like he crushed my breasts into my vertebrae. It was a lot.
yeah, and I'm just like, I don't if that's the case, why not say something then? Why not say something to him then? Why not say something to me? I don't care whether it's.
If that's the case, why didn't she say something then? Did you have that same reaction when your best friend Giselle did the exact same thing to Candace and Chris? Did you say that to Giselle? Continue, Scotty.
On camera or off camera, like I understand I'm on a reality show, and so if we're filming and that conversation has to happen on camera, I'm fine with that. But you're going to tell me you're going to wait over 3 years, you know, to bring it up as if it was such a big deal? Like, no, if it was a big deal, tell me then, and I'll tell him, listen, the woman is fragile. She cannot handle your firm hugs. You know, I know that's probably just Juan giving a firm hug. Like he might, you know, we give firm handshakes. He probably was giving a firm hug. He was not doing anything more than that. And when I bring it up to him, he doesn't even know what I'm talking about. He's like, I don't remember. Like it was, you know, so long ago. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I did. And so it's nothing that we're in the house like stewing over, but it's not right that you can go out there and just throw out an accusation like that and you know, not be careful with what you're saying. So
and it seems like there really was a buildup this season between you and Karen, of Karen really giving you a lot of like little jabs that you even said you picked up on too. Did you feel she was coming at you a lot more severely this year than past years? And do you think you know why she might have been?
well, I mean, it's funny, like when we're filming, she's not saying all that nasty stuff to my face. She's saying it all behind my back in confessionals. You know, every time when I would see her in person, it was, oh, Robyn, when is the wedding? Tell me about the wedding. And, you know, oh, she gives me the little veil. And, you know, she was being nice and supportive. And honestly, in the back of my mind, because I know the type of person Karen is, I didn't trust it. But, you know, there was nothing that was said to me outright and in my face for me to be like, you know, for me to call her out on. And so when I'm watching the show, and it's like every single time she asked me about my wedding, she had some nasty, smart remark. I'm sorry.
Oh, go for it.
You're
Sorry. Okay. She had some like nasty, shady remark. I'm just like, you know, it kind of proves what I was saying when I was calling her fake. You know, just pointing out how she's quite hypocritical and she says one thing and then does something else. And so it kind of goes along the lines with what I was saying. It's like, you know, it's you just don't really know if the words that are coming out of her mouth are genuine. And I really mean that.
Some of the words coming out of her mouth were a lot about your marriage and your wedding to Juan. And we know that you got a marriage license obtained back in August. Are we married today? The wedding wasn't fake?
Nothing about my life is fake.
Okay.
I will say, just continue to watch the show. You'll see our plans develop and to see kind of, you know, what eventually, you know, was the ultimate decision on the wedding. So So
why do you think Karen was so fixated on your wedding/marriage?
Honestly, I don't know at this point. I just think that she might be a little like obsessed with Juan or something. I don't know. It's really weird to me. I just feel like, especially coming from someone of her maturity, just because like, once you've gone through life and you've seen how life throws you lemons and you pivot and people actually end up just kind of living life the way they want to, it's like weird coming from someone like her who has experienced life to be so judgmental and fixated on what we're doing. Like I understand younger people who kind of are jaded and they don't really understand things, until you go through life, you don't really understand, you know, what it's all about. But for it to come from her, where it's just like she's so pressed about what we're doing, it was just very strange. I don't know.
Are you thinking about any of your castmates in particular when you're thinking these younger people who might be jaded and not understand life?
Well, I think we saw that with Ashley before she had children, and she was so judgmental towards my life and the decisions that I was making in my relationship, which were really, really grounded in providing the best life for my kids. And she could not understand that. And now that she has kids, her whole perspective on life and relationships and children and being a parent has changed and evolved. And so, I think we see that, but I just know from my own personal experience, I know the person that I was when I was 25 I'm far different from that person at 43. And so, you just go through things and you have, people close to you that go through things, and you just hear, it's just, the more you live, the more you understand, like, it's not that simple. So.
Yeah, Robyn, I want to point out that your approach to handling the rumors about this Karen 2.0, you just called Juan immediately. Juan shared what he wanted to share on that phone call. Why did you take that approach? Just calling Juan and getting him on the phone?
Because I think I wanted to just cut to the chase. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes we like to draw and drag out these things with the husbands, and you make it a bigger deal than what it is. And I'm like, you know what? Well, let me get him on the phone. If this is what she's saying, let me see what he has to say, so that I know what I'm walking into, or what I'm dealing with, or what I can respond to. And first of all, like, anytime, my first thought was like, okay, I know this is bullshit, just because, and I'm never one to say, oh my gosh, my man is perfect, he wouldn't do that, because I don't put anything past anybody, okay? Man, woman, whatever. I don't put anything past anyone. However, I don't think any man on our show is stupid enough to walk around Georgetown. And I don't know if you're familiar with Georgetown, but it's a very
Maryland
populated touristy place where you cannot be discreet or incognito, right? And so when it was, oh, he was walking around Georgetown holding her hand, and I don't know if I forget what they show on the show and what actually, like, I remember being told in person. So I don't know if they said that. Maybe they did, but they say he walked around Georgetown holding her hand, and I'm like, that would be the dumbest man alive. Like, you cannot be on a reality TV show, first of all. And second of all, Juan also has been a public figure in our area since the 2000s, because he played in the NBA. He played for the Washington Wizards. He played, at the University of Maryland, won a national championship. He's not that stupid to go to Georgetown and walk and hold somebody's hand. So I already knew it was bull crap. But I just wanted to hear it from the horse's mouth. Like, hey, this is what they're saying. What you got to say? What do you want me to take back to them?
Mm-hmm. And I love how prepared you were for that lunch, because you came in so calm, tech ready. You have been the tech pro this season. You were just sitting. I was like, is she playing Candy Crush? No. She's pulling up a photo that you had. You said that Giselle sent that to you 6 months ago. Did you kind of know in the back of your mind, it's like, I might need to be using this if Karen comes for me?
You know what, honestly, so I think a lot of us have stuff in our back pocket. I will honestly say that's not the only legit, concrete information that I have on her.
Oh.
For years. And it's kind of like, don't push me, I won't push you type of situation. I'm sure we all have, with so-called information on each other. And so I'm not the type to go around just because I have information on someone to go, oh, this is what I heard, this is what I heard, this is what I heard, because we've been hearing stuff for years, even stuff that comes out of her own mouth. And so, I'm not motivated just to spread gossip just for no reason. But
You say you're not motivated to spread gossip for no reason, but that's all you and Giselle do. But carry on.
if you're going to come at me and call me fake, then I'm definitely going to point out, how your institution is fake and you're trying to sell people on something that doesn't exist. So.
And you said you had more stuff in your back pocket. And I know you can't give away anything about the reunion, but we know you filmed the reunion and we're so glad you survived it. When you were like, oh, you're doing it this week, I was like, let's see what happens at the reunion because I have a feeling it gets intense. Did you have to bring out any extra evidence from your Karen file?
Well, I think a certain someone didn't want us to do that. So they were playing nice, very nice. So very disappointing, right?
Yeah. Okay. So you didn't have to, dip into the brief.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't have to open my book of receipts.
Yeah. How would you describe the reunion overall? Was it dramatic, explosive? Did we find resolution with some of the ladies?
Ooh. It was, you're definitely going to get the dramatics, the explosiveness. I don't know about resolution, which, yeah, I'm hoping maybe there was some clarity, at least from my standpoint, of like things that I said and did. But as far as like resolution with most of the cast, it's a little rocky.
Okay.
Do you feel you're in a more of a good place with people than you were before?
Yeah, I honestly, I personally left the reunion feeling fine. I don't really hold on to stuff. Like, I don't come home and wallow in what somebody said. And I'm the type, I take notes and I'm just kind of like, okay, I see who's a friend, who's not, blah, 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 blah. But I walked away from the reunion, feeling like I didn't really have any further conversation I need to have with anyone.
Did Juan make an appearance?
No, he's in basketball season right now. And so, he cannot step away from his team and practice and games to sit at a, sit with a group of people who are yelling at each other. He just can't do that.
Now, she says she doesn't hold grudges, but she came on the season, her and Giselle both still mad that Wendy rag-tagged that ass last season. But yet, you want to sit up here and act like you are not pressed and you never hold grudges, but that's all you've done all season. Then on top of that, you want to say that the reason why Juan is not there because of basketball season. Basketball season ain't got nothing to do with it. We all know why he not there. Continue.
I'm glad you brought up sitting because I feel like because Bravo even leaked on their Instagram the seating chart because they were like, because you guys are going to find out anyway. Were you shocked at where you were sitting? Because everyone I know online was kind of like, wait, Reasonably Shady isn't together. What's happening? Did you like your seat? How was that breakdown?
Yeah, I don't like. I wasn't really like my seat is whatever. I just thought I thought it was strange. I thought the whole configuration was strange. Giselle and I have been on opposite sides before. Season 5, we were on opposite sides. So, that was fine. Like we're not connected at the hip. We see each other all the time anyway. We talk all the time. It's fine to get a little distance. It's okay. But I just thought the configuration itself was very strange.
What was the strangest part of the seating chart for you?
It was Giselle, Ashley, Wendy. And I felt like they could have switched Ashley and Wendy with me and Mia.
Mm.
Just, I don't know. I thought that would have made a little bit more sense.
Gotcha. Wait,
Now that is the one thing that I agree on her with her ass on. I definitely agree with that.
of Wendy. How are you and Wendy after the reunion? Because so much was said this season specifically about your reaction to the whole martini toss situation. Did you guys find any resolution there?
I mean, I said what I had to say. I was able to explain, where I was coming from. See, the thing is, there was a lot of context left out. And so, Wendy had the context. Everyone knew why I was saying what I said, because they heard what I said. So it wasn't even about resolving anything with Wendy, because if, like, at the end of the season, we didn't have issues. Our issues weren't rooted in anything that happened in season 7. All of our issues were rooted in season 6, to be honest. And so I was able to explain that. I was able to, explain why I was saying the things that I was saying with the martini toss and my standpoint on that. And honestly, if she has I don't know. I guess we're fine. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it wasn't like there was no big. If she developed an issue with me, it happened while the show was airing, and the fans were getting mad, and she's getting mad with them, because we didn't have issues season 7 about any.
How you gonna say y'all didn't have no issues on season 7 and that's all we seen, girl?
Anything that I said or did, because everyone had all the context.
Do you consider Wendy? Well, do you like Wendy today? Because on the show this season, you were like, I don't like Wendy.
We resolved. So, like I said, our issues were stemmed from season 6, and we actually talked about it. You all didn't really get to hear us talk about it in detail. When we were at Candace's graduation party, we were primarily talking about everything that happened in season 6. So we were able to talk through that stuff, and then I was fine. So after that, I don't have any issues.
And I love how much you have been supportive of Candace, and I know that's a hard position for you because Candace and Giselle, and you're kind of, I don't know if you feel it. Sometimes I feel like you're like stuck in the middle between them. Are you and Candace also still good right now?
I assume we're good. I feel like, on my end, I assume we're fine. I don't know. Yeah, we're fine. I mean, we sat next to each other for a reunion. We were chit-chatting. We're fine. And yeah, it is kind of hard to be in between two friends, but that happens a lot on the show. So, I can say my piece. I can give support to both of them. I can listen to both of them. I don't want to get involved in the throwing jabs or insults. But I can be a supportive friend to both of them. So
it seems like nobody wants to be between maybe Mia and Wendy from that coming attraction, because it seems like they are getting. There was a potential chance that they get kind of on a more intimate level to end Mexico.
That whole situation is still fuzzy to me. I mean, I'm just like, what, did something happen? Did it not? Who said what? Who did what? Who? It's a little fuzzy to me. But I understand how we get to that point sometimes, because especially on these cast trips, the cast trips are long, they're draining. And I think when we finally hit the end and everyone is just, I don't care who's mad at who, it's like, oh, I'm just so happy to be able to just relax and have fun and let loose and have a good old time. And so I understand that that's probably a lot of what was going on, just them just being relieved that, like, okay, we're this trip is over and we're going home in the morning. So, but yeah, we get, people, and I've, other trips I've kind of hung out after dark. And we just drink and have fun and let loose. And it's like a big weight release, because those trips are very, very exhausting.
I feel like that happens pretty frequently on Potomac, where things are so dramatic, and then we get the cell phone footage and everyone's like getting along, and it's so great to see. You girls always keep the fans on their toes. We never know what's gonna happen. You can be screaming your heads off, and then potentially bumping vaginas the very same night. So
yeah, I think that's like the great thing about us is like we move on very quickly from the drama. I mean, we like almost every episode, it's like there's a new situation, and we're not even, for the most part, we're not even carrying over stuff that happened the day before or the morning before. Like with this whole Karen situation that you just watched, like we literally just are yapping at each other, and then I'm like, okay, whatever, what's next, where are we going? I'm not like, oh my gosh, like and caught up on it. And so I think the fact that we're able to just like keep it moving, it helps with the group dynamic for sure.
The person struggling with that a bit is Jacqueline, but mainly because her and Mia have like a multiple decade long friendship and like almost like family ship, which is hard. Do you feel hope for them? Because it's been breaking my heart watching them just kind of like separate.
Yeah, that situation is really unfortunate. And I do think when you have a friendship that long for, almost 20 years or so, however long they've been friends, and it falls apart in front of cameras, like that makes it so much worse. It's like, and I really was, I'll be honest, I was disappointed in Mia with how she handled it, because I felt like as a housewife who brought your friend on the show, you should definitely, protect your friend and have your friend's back and try to kind of look out for her and not let the show change the dynamic of your friendship. And, I just felt like Jacqueline in this situation just was a little bit more naive, maybe. I don't know, but it just is so unfortunate. And we all hated to see it happen. And I had hope for them at the reunion, but I honestly can't say what's next for them. I can't.
Well, Robyn, before we let you go, speaking of hope at the reunion, I am curious, how did things play out for Giselle and Candace?
Not great.
Not great. Okay.
They won't be going to Thailand together again anytime soon.
Nah, not voluntarily, that's for sure. Yeah. Not great.
Wow. Okay. So no resolution there. Did Chris come out? Did Chris get to have his say?
Yeah, he was there. He had a lot to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did Giselle take it?
Like she always does. Bullets just boom, 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 boom,
Bulletproof.
And we're glad to, because we chatted with her. We're happy that we got both sides of Reasonably Shady, but also we're glad that she got to let us know that she's having a little light fun with Jason from Winter House. So I hope maybe she got to text him after to let loose.
Yes, they've been enjoying their time together. I'm almost getting jealous. I'm like, when your friend starts to like hang out with somebody, and I'm like, hello, where are you?
She might be like entering boyfriend land soon.
I don't think so, because I don't think that's what she wants. I don't think she wants like a commitment situation, but she's having fun, and I'm happy for her.
We'd love to see it. Well, Robyn, thank you so much for taking the time today. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate.
So that's pretty much the end of the interview. Now, what we're going to look at now is what Karen had to say in regards to the interview. Now, this is where Karen's tweet comes from. So let's get into that. Let's get into it right now. Let me get it up here. Okay. And by the way, that interview comes from page 6 on the page 6 YouTube, most definitely. So make sure you guys check that out if you can. Now, this is what Karen had to say in response. Karen said, okay, she said, deflection is an admittance of guilt, okay? You don't have to interview just because they ask you, especially when everyone knows that you sound delusional given the current temperature in your own world. Just hashtag RHOP at hashtag Robyn. Okay, so that was Karen's response. Now, what I'm going to do now, because this is what I'm going to be doing from now on, whenever I do Yes for the Mess Live, I'm about to drop the link For the next, it's 7:33 now. So I'm going to drop it for about the next 15 minutes because I got to get off of here due to the fact that Love and Marriage DC is coming on. So I'm about to drop the link. Y'all going to come up one by one, 2 minutes a call. So you guys can get your opinions on any of the topics that's up here. It don't have to just be the one that we just listened to. It could be the Claudia and Boots one. It can be, the whole Prince and Tory Lanez. It could be Lisa Raye and Kylie Jenner. It could be either one, or it could be Karen versus Giselle. It could be either one, okay? The link is dropped. If anybody has anything that they want to say, okay, make sure y'all click it right now. Like I said, you got 2 minutes. So we can go to the next call and bring y'all up one by one. I see somebody up here already. So let's get into it. Okay. Oops, wait a minute. Okay. What's going on?
Hey, brother. How you doing?
All right. How you doing?
Child, I'm getting better. My car was stolen, but I got it back because police ain't ish. But all I gotta say on every situation, they all too daggone old. Tory Lanez needs to go somewhere and sit down. Prince, you should have came out with this before the whole controversy of Tory Lanez and stuff like that. And Robyn and Karen, just shut what we call the heck up, because don't nobody got time for this foolishness. The reunion over, the season almost over. Don't nobody want to hear about this bull cone. And Robyn, you know that marriage is fake. I'm sorry. Robert. I be calling him the wrong name. Robert, that marriage is fake. And that's a whole roommate situation. And you got Cain and Abel over there trying to sit up here. Yes, I said that. I'm quoting T today. You got Cain and Abel over there trying to sit up here and tell your business, because they're going to be telling your business this marriage is not real. My parents ain't really married. We don't know how we got here. We probably some test tube kids or something. That's what they probably... I said it. I said it. I'm on one today. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, that's all I got to say on that situation.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in.
You're welcome, Scotty. I love you, brother.
All right. Thank you so much. Love you guys too. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Next up is Janae. It's a lot of y'all calling in tonight, child. Go ahead, Janae.
Okay, hi, how you doing, Scotty?
I'm good. What's wrong?
I'm congested. I have real
Okay.
bad allergies, and I get shots once a month, so my shot is wearing off. So it's almost that time. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, go ahead. What you got to say on any one of these topics?
Okay, for this this marriage of convenience to keep folks from testifying or testifying. And stop acting like you concerned about Mia's and Jacqueline's friendship when y'all kept putting battery in both of their backs to fight one another. Stop it.
Definitely.
And Tory, baby, sugar, honey, do your sentence and be quiet. Do your time and hush. Oh, did you check out that Shakira story?
Oh, I never got the chance to do that. Thank you for
Oh,
reminding.
it's getting more juicier about a minute. See, apparently he took her kids on a podcast without permission. And I had my husband translate it because it was in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about his indiscretions. So that's when she came out with the diss record.
Oh, that's a lot.
And then he had that woman all up in Shakira's house eating her jelly. They had a whole video of her just walking around the house like she paid a mortgage.
Oh, wow. That's a whole lot right there.
Yeah. But I don't want to take up too much of your time. I really enjoy you, and I enjoy the stories that you bring, and hopefully, you'll bring some more, and I look forward to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Like I told Josiah and Really B this morning, because we was on the phone for almost 3 hours and I was at work. I told them Danita is no longer here, so I got to talk to somebody in the morning because Jamar ass is not going to be awake. So I got to talk to somebody in the morning. That's what I told them. So we were talking, and I said, I'm going to do my Yes for the Mess videos live a little bit more often than not.
Right.
And at the end of every Yes for the Mess, I'm going to open up the lines and give everybody a chance to speak their piece at the end of the show. And I think that'll be good. I think
And
that's
I hope, because losing somebody, Scotty, is never easy. But I hope that, things do get better for you. And I'm sorry for the loss of your friend.
Thank you. It's been a tough one. And yesterday was the 1 year anniversary of my cousin Martell's death yesterday, and we had to we did a balloon release for him yesterday. So that was hard enough with everything that happened with Danita
Oh,
last
I understand,
week. So,
Scotty, because my grandmother, she died the day before my birthday on my father's side. And then my grandfather died in February. So I get it. It's different. You never it's like this. You never get used to death, but you learn to live with it.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. It never gets easier. You just learn to live with it. But however, thank you, Janae, for coming up as always. I have
You're
about
welcome,
5
sweetheart.
people
I love
behind.
you.
Love you too. Thank you for
Bu-
calling in.
Bye.
Bye bye. Okay, next up is Princess AV. What's going on?
Hey, darling, how you doing?
I'm good today. Thank you.
Well, I know what that means today. I've been there before.
What's going on?
Look, I've been watching the Kardashian whores for years. And it's obvious on a consistent basis. They always steal our style. They're culture vultures. They take stuff that we've had for years and they quote unquote reinvent it or discover it for the masses. So that's nothing new. But Miss Lisa Raye, my Chicago sister, um, that was not the tea. So you still looking for more relevance in another check. And this is not the first time she's come against the Kardashians to say they stole something from her. So I wonder what it is that her beef is with the Kardashians, or is it that she just knows the Kardashians right now are the pinnacle of paparazzi and they're always going to get attention with their name. And so she uses that for fodder to get herself on the platform. Mr. Tory Lanez, I wish he would go under the hill. I hope that the judge gives a book at him. I hope that his appeal does not go through. He's a violent person. He's a menace. And he's been doing this for far too long. He has far too many cases that people have not talked about. And he don't know how to keep his hands to himself. So I hope that when he goes to jail, that he also doesn't keep his booty to himself. So then we have Robyn and what's her face, Giselle. Obviously, she's jealous that she's not getting her appropriate girl time. And she's a liar, okay? She's a liar. They sit up there and they harass other people, stay in other people's business, produce the show, conjure up things. Now all of a sudden this is foreign to you when it happens to you.
Mm-hmm.
Every seed that you sow and you plant, you must believe that at some point in your life you're going to get it back. So I'm looking for this marriage certificate. I'm waiting it. I'm waiting on the explanation that why didn't they ask her? Well, they probably put it in the agreement for them not to ask her about these allegations.
Mm-hmm. That's what I believe too.
Because they'll do that. Like, don't ask me this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably what happened. But we know they didn't ask nothing about her and about her realness. She sits up here and she just, she really jumped around her own barn, Robin Hood's barn, around these answers. Baby, why you just couldn't say I don't like Wendy? Why you just couldn't say I'm not getting along with Candace? That was a flat out yes or no question. Look, we talked at the reunion. We was on civil terms, but I don't fudge with her. That's all you have to say and keep it moving. So that was my 2 minutes. And you have a good night.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
All right. Who's next? Andrea. Girl, you be scaring me. I be thinking that's Armand calling up
I
here.
know, I know. I'm gonna change it one of these days. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm gonna put the timestamps in
Mhm.
after.
Okay,
But
thank
also, you're welcome. Claudia and Boots, nobody cares. I don't care. Lisa Ray, Kylie Jenner, both of the outfits were ugly. Nobody gives a damn about darn about none of them. And Lisa Ray is also herself a colorist. Tory Lanez and Prince. I want to ask you, who's the midget and who's the suspect?
you. The suspect is Prince. I was saying he's suspect.
Oh, got you. Now this Karen and Robyn thing. Robyn talked about Karen looking at blogs, but Robyn, didn't y'all do that to Wendy with her husband last year with the blogs? Y'all did
Exactly.
it to Karen with the texting with the blogs, Candace with the blogs, Monique, and then also Robyn, you pulling out tricks all this season, talking about people fake. Wendy, you pulled out a phone. Karen, you pulled out a phone. Candace, you pulled out a speaker. Monique, you told all kind of lies in season 5. She lies all the time. But I don't know. I don't understand her. I hope they get her together and gather her at the reunion. And now that I know, which we all knew, is Juan coming? No, of course not. Right? So she's full of SHI, in the words of Jamie. Okay.
Yes.
But what I did want to say to you is, Scotty Gang and Mods, thank you for all the love and support. Like, I went through losing 2 people, and within 2 weeks, last at the end of last year, then I had my stepson who was shot. Thank God he recovered. Who was 17 years old. Then my daughter's birthday, she would have been 16. D talked me down from that. So what I will say, D is smiling down on you right now. She's proud of everything that you're doing and everything that you guys continue to do, from T, you, Josiah, really be everybody on that panel and beyond. You guys are great content, great black content creators. And we love and appreciate everything that y'all get us through. Because even though y'all go through it, y'all get us through when y'all going through it and when we going through it. So we really appreciate and love y'all. And you have a good night, Scotty.
All right. Thank you so much, Andrea.
You're welcome.
All righty. Next up is, in my opinion, Lord have mercy. Now, what you got to say?
Hey, Scotty, how you doing, baby?
All right.
You looking so good tonight. Let me get the pleasantries out the way. You looking
Oh,
so good.
thank you.
I'm glad you're not looking like what you're going through. Lord, give us the strength to get through anything we got to get through. So
That's
he'll
true.
never put too much more on you than you can bear. So that means you're a strong young gentleman that's gonna get it bear through. All right, now let's get the pleasantries out the way. I'm gonna start off with Claudia, okay? The clout chaser that's still trying to get on roll. I heard she was filming down there in Atlanta today.
She was.
So yeah, that's all that is. This clout to get back on that show. She been trying to get back on there ever since they put off of it. Shame, baby. And she still ain't got nothing going on. Heard she got a man too, but he ain't put a ring on it yet. So shame. Her hooker ways ain't got her nowhere yet. Better put on them heels, girl. You never will. All right. We're not gonna even talk about Midget, okay? Because that is a catastrophe, okay? Let's boot his butt back to Canada and to get him off our TV screens. Now, here it is. For Bob the Builder and Gizzle okay? I'm gonna need them to look at what they do to people on this show. Every year since this show has aired, they've been after somebody on this show. And for you to get up there and say that it was dangerous for her to say it to you when she didn't want to put that out there. Because Scott, if she wanted to, she had been talking about this for the longest. So she could have been aired her out. She didn't
Right.
want to put it out there. But you kept on poking until you got what you got. So
Uh-huh.
don't do that. You can't poke. You can only poke somebody for so long before they explode.
Exactly.
And so if you didn't want your business out there in the street, then don't be in the mess. Because once you get in the mess, then you open yourself up for all your business to be exposed. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you not a poke that bell, your business would have still been locked up on the key, just like she said. She said, I was protecting Warren. And you see, Warren didn't show up to that reunion. Because Warren didn't want to listen to that heat. Okay? Just like that hot mic moment that everybody been going around and showing everybody what he said he wanted to be with somebody he loved. You understand? So if he want to be with somebody he loved, why it ain't you, Robyn? Shame. The fraud in it. I guess he didn't pop back neither, you know. Scotty, you have a beautiful night. I hope I gave you some joy.
You did.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one.
All right. Who next? Okay. What's going on, Tony? What's going on? What you got to say about any of these topics?
Okay, I'll try to be quick. Kylie Jenner is plastic surgery gone wrong. She's a loose puss with no talent. You know, she needs to take her spoiled rotten cookie behind somewhere and sit down. Let's get the Tory Lanez or Tory Littlefoot Lanez needs to take is right where he belongs with his leprechaun looking behind. You know, he needs to get ready to give up that honey love in prison to them men because they're gonna bend him over and stuff him with a gut full of nut. And then Robyn is Giselle's lapdog. She her bottom B. She's her puppet, sidekick, and follower. But when it comes to her relationship with Juan, she's the top and Juan is the bottom. And then your receipts that you tried to pull out on Karen did not land, just like your reads do not land. And your fashions do not land. And Giselle's fashions do not land. So you both need to hire a stylist, and Giselle needs to hire herself a matchmaker, you know, so they can help her find a man. So maybe that could be her storyline that season, so she won't have to be lying on other women's husbands. And Robyn, congratulations on your alleged marriage to Juan. So hopefully that plays out on the show next season. If not, then you can leave. But anyway, I guess that's my 2 minutes. But thank you. Thank you for taking my call, and I like the video.
Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. I love it when you call. Please call in every time.
You crack me up too. I enjoy you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. We got 2 more people, and then we're going to be out of here because Love and Marriage DC come on in like 9 minutes. Okay. Christia, you're up next.
Hey, Scotty Boo.
What's going on?
Nothing. Congratulations on your 40K. I just want to say that first. But yeah, you're welcome. I just want to ask, did you notice that Robyn and Juan literally got married right before the marriage certificate, the marriage license can expire? Yeah, so to me, it seems like he only married her because he know he got that court case finna go on.
That's crazy.
Because now
a lot of people are saying it though.
Yeah, like, cause it's just like them getting married so suddenly with nobody there. No, you don't want your mom and your dad there who took in Juan when he was a teenager. You don't want them to be a part of y'all special day, which means it wasn't special. Y'all got a marriage of convenience. He needs you not to testify against him, and that's it. And then also to the season, I need them to come up with new storylines next season because this whole attacking each other men, that's played out, that's lame, it's dangerous. And then you're gonna have the men not even want to be on the show, and then you can't film your life that way no more if the men don't want to be on the show. So I just felt like they need to just leave the men out of it. But I still find it funny and rich that she basically saying the same thing Candace is saying about Giselle attacking Chris that way.
Mm-hmm.
But she's being dramatic. They being dramatic when it was them and Giselle. But when it's you, it's dangerous and harmful. It's like, girl, you laughable at this point.
Exactly.
Laughable. And then I thought you talked about that's my last thing with the boost thing. Like I have to look at my phone because I got you just playing in the background, and I heard you talking about boots, and I was like, I ain't heard that name in some since charm school. I'm like, girl, you still go by boots? I hear still. I'm like, girl, you still around to be a hot topic?
That was a
I was like,
cold topic. That was a cold topic. That's why I snuck it in because I know that nobody give a damn about it. This is a
that's
cold topic.
ice water topic.
Ice water, most definitely.
I like, girl, even Shay don't go by booking no more. I need you to grow up, mature, do something. But
Exactly.
yeah. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I want to say congratulations and also sorry for the loss that you dealt with. I know this month has been like a up and down emotional type of month with celebration and loss. But just keep your head up, keep your faith, and just keep continuing to do you because you have come so far. I remember, like everybody always say, I remember Scotty from the bathroom. Like I remember when
Oh my
Scotty used to
god.
make reviews, and his reviews be under 10 minutes. He be in and out, cut basketball wives out. I'll see you next time for this video.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I love your channel. And it's like it kind of like you kind of like like the Scorpion show was like the root, and then he suggested you like go follow Mr. Still Standing, and I found
Mm-hmm.
you, and then I found Really Big, then I found Terrence, then I found Josiah Yakriti. It's like that little section of YouTube. I love y'all so much. Like I don't even want to branch out to find nobody else unless y'all suggest. So I just love what you're doing because it's like I feel like wow, I really see your growth. And I'm just real proud of you because we kind of like cousins. I'm Memphis, you Mississippi, so we close. So it's like kind of seeing somebody from the South doing something big on YouTube. I just love you, Scotty.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you.
All right, have a good night. Bye.
All right. You too. All right. And we got one more person, and then we're out of here because I got 5 more minutes before DC comes on. What
Yeah.
you back for, Catherine?
Look here, I done popped me one of my gummies, so I gotta come back up here. So we just gonna ignore the fact that Lisa Raye, Kylie Jenner, and all them stole that look from James Earl Jones and Eddie Murphy from Coming to America. Y'all not gonna sit up here and act like that's not where that look originated from. They could both kiss the fattest part of my behind because y'all know y'all got that look from that. We just gonna act like that wasn't that look from. That's where they originated that stuff from. When Eddie Murphy said, "What is that, velvet?" Yeah, come on now. We just gonna act like that ain't what it is. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm off one of my gummies. I'm sorry. However, like I said, Roberts, I find it highly, highly convenient and coincidental that Joe behind and married that man, especially since he about to go to trial, and everything that they ask you is privilege to the daggone courts or whatever. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. Get them off the show. Don't bring them back on the show. They married and everything. That was your storyline. Don't come back next season. Giselle, you take your kitty click and munch yourself on out there too. I'm done with them. Both of them got to go. I'm through. I'm through. I'm sorry, Scotty. I'm sorry. You gonna get monetized for this because I ain't saying that near cuss word. But yeah, I'm through with them heifers. Giselle gotta go. I'm sorry. Tacky gotta go. Robert gotta go, and then Jigsaw gotta go. They can bring her best friend, her former best friend, on the show. Don't look away like I said something wrong. You know she looked like Jigsaw from Saw. We gonna In case y'all don't know who I'm talking about Mia without makeup. She looked like Jigsaw. She like Jigsaw with makeup too. But yeah, that was all I wanted to say.
All right, thank you.
I love you, Scotty.
You too. Thank you.
And your facial expressions be killing me. But
Thank
I
you.
agree with you. Tony needs to be up here.
Yes, he does. I told him he needs to call in every time I open it up.
He needs to be a part of the panel, the whether
Oh,
you like it or not
oh
panel.
my God.
And he also needs to be a mod because we will have fun with him.
He does. I think I just might make him a mod.
Make him a mod. And make, in my opinion, a mod too, because she had me on my neck.
All right then. Thank you.
I love you, brother.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, you guys. So that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I know that the stories were not all that interesting at all. Trust and believe me, I know that they were not that interesting at all, but I tried. I tried to give y'all the best show possible, okay? But before we get up out of here, because like I said, DC is about to come on, and I need to make me a ham and cheese sandwich before it come on. But however, before we get up out of here, let me let you guys know I'm going to put this in your heads right about now. As you guys already know, I am nominated. This platform is an award-nominated platform, okay? I'm nominated for Boss Babe YouTuber of the Year, and myself and Jamar are nominated for Boss Babe Podcast of the Year, okay? The award show is on April the 30th, 2023. You start voting on February the 1st, and the last day to vote is March the 1st. From what I was hearing about the show, though, they did say that it will be available for streaming, but I don't know how true that it really is. But yes, yeah. But like I said, hopefully you guys vote. Like I need you to. Please vote. You know, it'll be amazing if I won both awards. I want to win at least one, but I would love to win both. Okay, like there's a lot of competition out there. You know, me and the Wiley Show are both nominated for the YouTuber of the Year award, and I really, really like Wiley, and I am very supportive of him. And you know, it is what it is. We're both nominated for it, so if either one of us win, it would be okay with me. But with that being said, you guys, like I said, hopefully you guys do your due diligence as a Scotty Gang come through, because apparently the Scotty Gang is partially one of the reasons why I was even nominated to begin with. I had all the numbers apparently to get into the nomination ring. So thank you guys for that. So yeah, we're up out of here. Like I said, my moderators will have the link. Chef Dun will have the link because I think he said that he will be sharing it on his platform as well. And yeah, y'all, we up out of here. So with that being said, you guys, it's be your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below in the description box. And also, not only am I nominated for a Boss Babe Award, but Tremel, who has appeared on Boys Night Out, as well as I promote his music at the very end of every video, he's also nominated for the Boss Babe Singer of the Year. So with that being said, also when you're voting for me, vote for Tremel as well. With that being said, you guys, I am up out of here until the next one. I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye, y'all.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tremel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tremel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.